Sorry for the late warning to a surprise early stream. I woke up late today. I was reading some tweets and I thought, I want to see how true these claims are. And I thought, well, what better way to do this than in a stream so everyone can see right along with me. So I don't have an agenda here. I don't think anyone has an agenda here other than maybe to get to the truth. And this way, it's just that. So, but first, let me say hi to everyone now that I got this connected here. Hey, Diane, Christy, GTA, Christopher, or Christoph fan always. I'm guessing you're a Christopher. I don't know. But if not, I'm sorry. Chris, we'll call you Chris, okay? Hey, Megan, Steve. I said, okay. Janine, Dottie. Hi, Dottie. Yes, Dottie's stream starts. She had a schedule for 6 p.m. Central, which is 5 p.m. Central, which is 6 p.m. Eastern. She and I talked. I didn't see her stream schedule, so she's been kind enough to agree to let me go until 6:30 Eastern time. So I want to give her a shout out for that. She's so cool. So thank you, Dottie. I'm sorry. Hey, Jess Britt. Oh yeah, I didn't tell my moms about today too. Sorry. This thing kind of sprung on my mind at last minute. And I also thought if I talk to people about it, they might want to talk me out of it. And I didn't want to do that. So my moms have been good though. They don't usually get involved like with their opinion so much unless it's something really important. But still, I wanted to kind of go with this, my instinct, my gut, whatever. So, hey, Nat. Hey, old time. Grace, Mrs. Cassandra. Megan. I don't know if I said your name. Snoopy, Tia. The Jenny Jump. That's a cool name. What's the Jenny Jump? Robin, L.E.R., B. Diane Whitting. Enjoy last night. Cool. Oh, yeah, I put timestamps in for last night's video too, or last night's stream. So I know a lot of people like timestamps. I personally prefer them. So, okay. So today's stream, I woke up late today and I did a lot of catch up because like my stream last night was 4 hours long. And so, I went right to sleep afterwards. So I had last night to catch up on and today, and I was reading Katie's tweets and I can't believe I'm going to say this. So I just want to apologize now if this angers you. She might have a point. I don't know yet. But I looked into 2 of her claims and the information she provided was accurate. What she's taking from it, that's, up to opinion. But the information she provided is accurate. So I want to see if the rest of them kind of show the same way. If they do, I don't know. She might have a point. I know this isn't something anyone wants to hear, but the fact of the matter is, I don't care who it is that has been behind this. I think it's important to maybe know who it is, but if that happens to be someone that Katie suggests, I mean, is it wrong to know that? So, but again, I could be wrong with thinking she might be onto something. That's what that's the whole point of this stream. Okay. So I want to say Tina was nice enough to send me, here, I'm going to share the screen here. She sent me something that kind of puts all of Katie's tweets in a nice little list. I didn't even know about this site. So this is pretty cool. I got that open. Okay. So here, this is from threader.app. I'd never even heard of this site. So I'm just learning about it right now. But this has like all of Katie's tweets put together. So, and this is from June 17th. So from yesterday. So this first one, it says 2 out of 25. I think that's counting the number of tweets. I'm not sure. I think that's what it is. I don't know. But it says, one of the claims that Creepshow Art levied against me and that led me to being harassed was that I doxed her. I realized to some, this is old tea, but I always knew that she was lying because her name had been shared so much online. Oh yeah, 1 out of 25. Okay. When I stumbled upon the locale about Shannon, I was not searching for her name. I didn't care. I was searching for evidence that she falsely accused others of crimes they didn't commit. I found a variety of creators that accused her of lying. The tweets were archived there, 225. I began looking at her after she made a video about me stating as fact that I took out a restraining order against another creator for talking about her. This claim was 100% false. Now, I want to stop there for a second because, first of all, everyone knows that that's not 100% false because Katie did take out a restraining order And that person that she took it out on was another creator. So for her to say that that statement is 100% false is already misleading. She knows that it's not 100% false. But what she's referring to, I believe, is that her reasoning for doing it was not because another creator was talking about her. Even that, though, I'm going to disagree with her on, and I'm going to say that I think that's false. Because when you look at how things played out and everything she said about it publicly and everything since, that was all she cared about, was that these things were being said about her publicly on the internet. That's what she cared about. But again, that can be open for interpretation, okay? So I won't get into the semantics of that at the moment. But the semantics of this is that this claim is not 100% false. And even Katie admits that much. So I found a variety of creators there accused her of lying. The tweets were archived there. I began looking at her after she made a video about me stating as fact that I took out, oh no, I already read that, sorry. This claim was 100%. I sent her an email explaining this to her. Here is the top part of the email. So yeah, this is what I had open. Good afternoon. All right. I'm working with my YouTube manager to try to resolve this issue that is occurring between us, and he has asked me to reach out to you privately. The video you made about me last week contains information that is false. While I understand you provided your opinions about me, there are numerous misleading statements about me in the video that have caused a series of copycat videos by other creators you are connected to. Most importantly, there is a dangerous accusation that I committed perjury by taking out a restraining order against another creator for simply talking about me. There is also the insinuation that I falsely accused someone of sexual harassment, which is not true. Okay. There are court documents and mounds of evidence that prove what happened to me. I can't, what's the date today? I'm counting down the days. No, I'm just going to leave it at that. A judge in my state agreed with me. The RO, it wasn't an RO, it was a TRO. The TRO was only dropped because of other pending litigation and can be refiled at any time if the behavior does not stop. Yeah, I'm going to wait until the date comes for us to talk about that in more depth. Okay. I received a restraining order against the individual who I am not naming. The judge ordered the TRO. See, she just says it TRO. It's not. After he reviewed all the evidence, here's the order of the granted order with the name redacted. It was in effect for 2 years. It was in effect for 2 years if 2 weeks later it stopped being temporary and became, an RO. So Shannon refused to remove the video. Either way, we know that Shannon refused to remove the video because it stayed up. So, okay. She subtweeted me and accused me of tweeting at her, even though these were fake accounts impersonating me. She admitted the fake accounts in her name were doing the same. Okay, this is from November 9th by Creepshow Art, I guess. Yeah. I never tweeted at you. It was a troll using an account similar to mine. I tried to tell you this. I am more than aware that there were fake accounts of you. I noted them. But you also tweeted at me at the same time. I know this because there are records of this. Why is that picture removed, though? Okay. Okay, on November 9th, Creepshow accused me in her thumbnail and title of doxing people. I had not doxed anyone. She then admitted that the only person she could dox was herself. Or the only person that could dox herself was her. She admitted that she had doxed herself in the past. I remember this tweet. Hi, can someone tell me? Okay, so fine, she tweeted or she doxed herself. The day Creepshow Art uploaded her video about me, that received over 500K views and accused me of a variety of crimes. She taunted me by saying she was canceling me and good effing luck, dude. So, okay, I just want to say to Cristobal, good effing luck, dude. My video is 45 minutes, my dudes. I've been working all day in this video. So like tomorrow, without a Cristobal, it's happening. It'll be live on Patreon tonight for real. I say canceled in my video. How? I don't know, but I did it. There was no sound, no R sound, and canceled, but you girl after something. Okay. Oh my God, why is he being so loud? My son's taking the dog out for a car ride, and my dog's all excited, jumping all over everything. A day or two later, I was researching Creepshow Art to do a response video. I Googled Creepshow Art, and the locale page popped up. I clicked the page and noticed tweets of other creators accusing her of lying and were archived there. My tongue's kind of frozen because I just had an icy, so it's not moving. It's not working as well as it should. Okay, after I found this link, instead of saving the screenshots, I shared the link in the Discord, and okay, we already know about that. However, I knew that I had not doxed her because, okay, Wikitubia. Okay. There's a video I want to get to, too. Creepshow Art's name was... Where's the... I think I'm going in order, that's why. I'm going to go down the end, because I started this way, and there was a video. Okay. That's what I want to do. I want to look at these videos that she pulls up. There's one by... What's his name? What by her? The creepiest guy in reality TV. I want to start with that one. So where's that tweet? Okay, well, I'll go to her Twitter because that's where I seen it. There you go. Okay. Right here. During a video about Reality Steve, Creepshow Art bragged about how easy it is to create fake emails and spam them out. She also mentioned you can make emails that disappear in 10 minutes. So here. So that I have. Okay. You guys probably can't hear that, huh? I don't think I shared it. I shared it, but I don't think I did it with sound. Okay, now you'll be able to hear it.
I also love the idea that because Steven over here is getting a lot of emails from people regarding one person, that it has to be true. It's not like making a spam email is the easiest thing in the world to do. And it's not like there's 10minuteemail.com where you could just send in emails from an email that goes away after 10 minutes. It's not as if I can make 50 emails in the span of a couple hours and shoot off a bunch of emails about someone I don't like who's going to be on The Bachelor to Reality Steve the way he reports on them and talks about how they're a terrible person. It's not like that's something that can happen, and has happened to a couple people multiple times over. Again, see Jenna Cooper. He later goes on to assert that Victoria was in fact friends.
So
I also love the idea that because span of a couple hours and shoot off a bunch of emails about emails in the span of a couple hours and shoot an email that goes away after 10 minutes. Like there's 10minuteemail.com where you could just
10minuteemail.com. I don't know if that'd be 10 or 10. Okay, so it doesn't look like it's that 10. And I spelled it wrong. I want to see if this is right because I never heard of that. Okay, I don't see 10minuteemail.com. Let me try Googling it. But I'm going to show you the other ones so that she mentions because I already have them pulled up. Oh my God. Okay, so here at 10-minute email. Oh, there's only one E at the end, that's why. Okay. So, beat spam with the best disposable email. Grow your audience. Okay, so free temporary email. Why would you use this? Maybe you want to sign up for a site which requires that you provide an email address to send validation email to. And maybe you don't want to give up your real email address and end up on a bunch of spam lists. This is a nice disposable. Yeah, I use fake emails for that reason. But I usually go to I just type in fake email or something and Google and just pick one of the first results that comes up. And it's good for that reason because especially if I'm looking into someone or something and I have to look at a site but the site makes you sign up for it first. It's not something I don't plan on ever coming back to the site. So I don't really want to give them my real email. I don't want to be constantly getting shit from them, So I will use a fake temporary email for this. A lot of sites though have kind of caught on to this and they can kind of weed out the fake emails and they won't accept them anymore. So you kind of have to keep getting creative with the sites that you use, really. And it's great for that purpose. However, I don't know what once the email sent to the sender or to the person you're sending it to, the recipient. I don't know if it stays in their inbox or not after the email address goes away, because with something like, let me pull it up here. Over. Because with one site that I will use too sometimes is this one, Gorilla Email. It's a disposable email, and with this, especially if you need to send something and you want to keep your anonymity, I can't talk. I mean, the last time I used it was I sent pamphlets of vaccine preventable diseases to an anti-vaxxer, so that's why I used it. But that was the last time I used it too. But if you wanted to send things like it links to the CDC or something like that, it's good for that. Other than that, you can use any fake email. And what it does is it gives you an email as a place to collect email from for like an hour, because that's, they give time for the verification email to come through. You click verify, and then that's it. You don't need it anymore. And then it goes away. But I'm pretty sure that the email that was sent out stays in the inbox. So the way she described it as the email she received disappeared in 10 minutes, or right after she read it, it was like, poof, it was gone. I never heard of that. So that's what I wanted. One thing I wanted to call attention to, because it just sounds weird. I don't know. Let me check chat here real quick. Oh, shoot. Sorry. Okay. I don't know if you guys asked for slow-mo, but it was moving pretty fast, so I gave it to you. So, yeah, I didn't schedule this until late. So that's why no one might, I know maybe you didn't get a notification. Basically, I wanted to hurry up and do this because I wanted to look into this, and I wanted to do it as a stream with you guys, and also like I didn't want to record it and edit it because it was going to take so long. So sorry. But I think it's important though, because she's putting a lot of blame on Creepshow. But I have to say, and these I refuted all of her claims, but learning everything I've learned as of late about the things that Creepshow was doing to using and everything against other people, I'm not sure that this is totally out of character anymore. I'm not saying that she's right, but I want to look into her claims and see where I'm at after that. That's the whole point of this stream, because I'm right there with the rest of you guys, seriously. So guess what a few of your emails went back to, early ones. What do you mean went back to? Like a 10minuteemail.com? Is that what you mean? Because usually like the fake email addresses, like this one here that's still on screen, like Gorilla Email, like this is what you have. Like you can have it at, say, several things. Like you can click down and pick the one you want. Like here. See, now it changed. That's the email address now. I'm kind of surprised that they say Gorilla Email in some of these, because like Gorilla Email, like this is old. Like everyone knows about Gorilla Email now, I thought. So, and here's where I need some help though, because, and I'm going to go back to her Twitter. I'm not sure who this creator is, but I really want to see this video. Like I want to look at it now. And I removed it. Okay. Okay. Put the audio on just in case. So, who is she talking about here? Right here. I know I've seen this. I watched this before, but I want to pull up the video because I want to see what the date of this video, when this interview was uploaded. So if anyone knows who this creator is, where can I find it? Because I tried Googling, or I tried searching YouTube for Creepshow Art interview, and I'm not really, not much is coming up that's older than like 2 weeks, to be honest. So I'm not sure who this is. Camilla. Okay, thank you. Another reason why I want to do this is live stream, because what I don't know, you guys might. Is her? Is it Camilla Cabello? Is that her? Or is it Carmilla? Or Camilla? Okay. Camilla. Okay, so it's that one's not her. All right. Oh, okay, there she is. Emily Arfel. Oh no, wait, this from 4 days ago. It's from a week ago. All right, let's try her page. She had playlists? Not so much. All right, so Creepshow. Is there really nothing here from older than like a couple weeks from about Creepshow? How am I supposed to look at the date? Oh wait, tell all interview maybe? Why didn't they come up in the word search? All right. Chat, have anything for me? I think I might have found it. It came up Gorilla email, so I was able to contact them and block the site from emailing me further. I'm way behind in technology. Okay, all right. But that's kind of dumb. And I mean, like, why would they not change the name of the server and the email name? Why would they keep it Gorilla email? Like, everyone knows Gorilla email. I don't know. Oh, anytime, Annie. Are you kidding? I love having you on. We're definitely going to do that again if you want. I mean, you please want. Okay. So I believe this is the video. Let me check her shirt in it, see if it's the same. Maybe it's not. Or maybe there's something in the video she shared. Let's see. Let's listen to it.
Accounts. I don't know. Let me play this for you. Let me know what you guys think.
I
Oh,
got followed by like 5 Creepshow accounts yesterday.
I don't know who they are. I do not know who those people are.
I was thinking maybe you're trying to like play with her, but literally there were so many variations of Creepshow accounts that just, and I was like, what? And that was exactly when she, was it yesterday? Was it these days? One of these days, and it was exactly when it was talking about somebody like to get into their Instagram and Twitter account, and to Michael Saltz and Emily Baker and who else was it? I think it was like little Red or something.
Little Red and Sarah Joe. For me, I'm very careful with what I say because I don't know if it's her doing it or if it's someone doing it on her behalf. But it's very clear with who's getting these requests and who's being targeted that, like, okay, this is why it's happening. It's happening to benefit Katie. Someone's trying to hack us for Katie, and that to me is super duper clear. And after I said that, I think their fans, I don't know, took it upon themselves to make like 5 different like fake Twitter accounts for me to like either taunt her or taunt me, and they all have some like weird parody name. And they went through and followed everyone in my follows list. So I got messages from people, like even people I'm fans of who I'd never spoken to, and they're like, who is this? Why is this happening? Why are they following me? Why are they spamming me with follows? And I was like, I don't know. I really don't. Sorry. So this is very weird.
Yeah, I thought it was weird. And I thought initially my very first thought was because one of them had in their bio something provocative towards Katie. I first thought that, oh, she's just trying to play with her and get her to like try to get into these accounts. So I thought that was it. But then I was like, I just don't think Shannon would do that. I just don't think she would want to waste her time like that. So I was like, somebody is like playing some games here, and I don't think it's Shannon because like it didn't make sense to me because I'm like, you are like much smarter with your time than that.
This is all I have.
okay. And that's the end of the video. Well, okay. So one thing that sticks out there is Creepshow says that she was getting the same thing, that people were making Twitter accounts or whatever in names that were similar to Without a Crystal Balls, and that they were coming at Creepshow or whatever. And Creepshow was wondering, I don't know if it's her fans or what. So, I mean, I think that that's I don't know, keep that in mind, that when Creepshow talked about this, she suggested it could be Katie's fans. And maybe that's a normal suggestion, but I think it's kind of more messed up though if it wasn't any of her Katie's fans, and that it was in fact Creepshow, and that she then kind of tried to deflect the blame. I don't know if that's the case. I hope that's not the case, but if that does turn out to be the case, then I don't know. I don't like how that sounds. But what I did find out though is, though this is largely coming from a recent video, it looks like, from Camelia, the interview in question that's discussed in this video happened on December 1st, 2020. And the title is Creepshow Art, Tell All Interview, Unpacking Recent Without a Crystal Ball Controversy and way more. So this was on December 1st. To my knowledge, the emails and stuff regarding the lawsuit didn't happen until like mid-January. So this is what I'm looking for. I'm looking for a timeline of events to see, because I think that might tell us more if maybe Katie's reaching really hard here to find blame somewhere, or to be able to put the blame somewhere, or if maybe this is telling a story. So I think it's important to remember December 1st. I made a note of it. So now let me check chat real quick. Is Gorilla email related to Gorilla Glue? I don't think so, because their emails don't stick. I kill me. Oh, wow, you can't hear me? Irish Badass? Hi, Irish Badass, by the way. I sent you a Twitter DM. They had a good Google extension, Volume Booster. Most channels use Volume Booster when screen sharing. Okay, I'll definitely employ that then as soon as I'm done with this. I'm sorry. I did see that. I don't think I screen share that often. Well, I do, but it's usually like from a website. It's not through a third party website like Twitter, like I'm doing now. Usually it's directly from YouTube. So, okay. So after that, we have exactly what I'm talking about someone else here. That is cool. I love that Juneteenth is a federal holiday now. She was telling me how to remember. Oh, I gotta catch up on that. Maybe I'll try this other website again and see what's there. Found this link. Instead of saving screenshots, I shared a link in Discord. Okay. All right, so I'm gonna do this. Let me unshare the screen so I can do this. So if you guys are watching me and we like DM each other, maybe not DM me right now if you don't want it to show up on screen, because I can't control always when the message thing pops up, and I'm signed in right now. So I want to do some searching though. And this is, I think, where we're going to see most anything. So. So we want, do I want to do any or all these words or exact phrase? I'm going to do any. So Creepshow, Shannon. All right, yeah, I'll leave it at that. And then from, oh wait, I can't shoot this right. She has me blocked. Damn it. All right, I have to sign out and do another account. So annoying. I don't think you can use search advanced if you're not signed in. So. Okay. Why is it not taking my password now? Oh, that's right. I remember why I know. I'm live.
Mute.
No.
Friend.
1 second, guys. This is breaking my balls. I might just have to make a new account, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I'm just gonna do that. I'm not sharing the screen, right? See, if I could do this on Firefox, I'd have no problem. Skip. Okay. All right, here we go. Now I'll share. I can't believe how quick it was though, just to set up a new Twitter. It's crazy. Okay, so now I'm going to do any of these words. Creepshow, oh, they're already there. Cool. From who was Creepshow? Right, I think. No, wait. Let's do this. Do Crystal. Okay, and Creepshow was what? Creepshow_art. To December 1st, 2020 to today, whatever. Okay, let me check chat, see if anyone's giving me advice here. So I don't really get what you're asking. Are you looking for proof that Shannon? Belinda Paul, I don't know what I'm looking for. I'm trying to verify any of the claims that Katie has been making. That's it. Verify or unverify, whatever. You know, if I find that they're true, and maybe establish a timeline, because I think a timeline could be very telling. Either way, I don't know though. I have no clue, but I want to know. I really do want to know. So that's all I'm trying to do. I mean, if we learn something, great. If not, then well. I think even in not learning something, we'll learn something. So, all right, so see what comes up. And it could be because her account doesn't exist anymore. But I think still. So I'll go back to my original idea. All right, December. Because I'm only interested in what went on, like we'll say since December 1st, since that's when that's the date of the interview. Anything before that, I don't really care. Because it's not the whole purpose of learning to see if maybe it's possible that, Katie could be right about Shannon being behind the emails that people received during the lawsuit. That's what I'm trying to figure out. If there's any validity in that. Okay. So it's June 10th. June. Let's try going in order. That's right. She also deleted much of her Twitter. She's been talking about her, though, since the 6th? Really? It's like 10 days. No, 11 or 12 days. I don't even know the date today. Lauren Creepshow's former fans accuse me of having a bad past when literally everything she's accused me of doing I didn't do. Okay, this is giving me a new perspective. Creepshow Art accused me of doxing. This is all said on June 6th. She's been pushing this narrative since June 6th. That makes me wonder why. Because she didn't have all the information on June 6th to push the narrative that she's trying to push now. So did she find the information to support her narrative, or did she get the narrative because of the information found? That's what I want to know too. I want to know the intent behind the narrative she's pushing, because that matters. I mean, if there's a hidden intention behind it, then it's an agenda. But if there isn't, then it's genuine. That's how I view it. So Creepshow Art is really going to stick to the stalker spoof my IP. She deleted all of her Instagram posts too after comments turned on her. The site tracked her cookies. Okay. People still trying to defend Creepshow Art, calling me a doxer. See, and this is another thing too. Whether Katie likes it or not, she has doxed people, whether she meant to or not. I think that there's more times where she didn't mean to than she did mean to. So, but I mean, the fact that she's not even validating those times when she didn't mean to and she accidentally did it. The fact that she's still trying to deny them just makes her look like a big fat liar all around. You know, I mean, if it makes her look like she cares more about what the perception than what is, and no one trusts that. No one's going to buy into that. I think that matters. Yeah, I bet that there is a lot of behind the scenes chatter, Irish badass. I kind of stayed away from this whole Creepshow Art thing because I mean, at this point, is Shannon even real? I mean, this is kind of how it leaves you thinking and feeling, because it's all internet. Anyone can be anyone. And especially when your brand or what you're known for on the internet is behind an avatar. So, I mean, this is one of the reasons why I don't like to stream unless I can put my face on it for most of the stream, at least, you know, because I don't like looking at avatars. I prefer to see people's faces just because I think that you're more likely to trust or to, I don't know, want to watch the person if it's a person, if you can see the person. You know, there's some, you know, if that's the most part anyways. I mean, everyone has a bad day once in a while. I get that. So. Okay, thanks. I will DM you on Twitter with the link to the vid where Shannon says she's undoxable. It's from early 2020. If you compare it to what she says to Uni, it's a bit much. Okay, did you mean now? Oh wait, I have to go on my Twitter. Let me see if it's there. I mean, it doesn't have to be now. I didn't know. I don't want to miss it if you are sending it now. That's all. And yep, I see it. Okay. All right, I'm going to send myself the link then.
I don't think there has been a more requested video on this channel than this one that I'm making right now. Seriously, since Priming did his video about this.
Okay, I'll pull it up. I got it. Okay. Thank you, Belinda Paul. Come on. All right, let me share the screen. I'm not sure where it. I don't know if it's like throughout the whole video. Do you have a timestamp? Any chance? Okay. There are lots of pics of Sharon. I know that there's lots of pics of her. Yeah, I know that. it's still, I mean, it's still very possible though to be someone different behind a brand or an account or whatever, just through pictures. And honestly, I don't see a lot of her pictures. I see a lot of the same ones. I'm not saying she's not real. I'm not saying that. I'm just saying that when it comes down to someone in her position or her place on the internet, it could easily not be her. I mean, you can do this. You can create a whole different persona than who you really are when you're not on video, like hardly at all or ever. That when you have that kind of situation, and you start to find yourself questioning everything and everyone you come across on the internet, and then when you see other people who are faking things, who are making all these fake accounts or fake emails or anything, then you start to question everything on the internet, and you can't blame people for that, because if everything you thought you knew is not what you thought you knew, then, okay, no timestamp, but oops. But she goes on and on about how she can't be doxxed. Maybe check off stream. Oh no, I don't mind checking it on stream. That's not a problem. I just wanted, actually here, I can do this. This will work. Next, or they wanted to let me know it was happening. All right. Army boomers on the internet try to, okay, we'll start there. 440.
Very, very soon. But now, with all of that out of the way and all that bullshit being said, let me talk about how Lillee Jean, her mother, Laura Truman, and their insane army of boomers on the internet tried to dox me and failed in a way I can only describe as pathetic. It all started last year when I had barely broken 100,000 subscribers and was living in probably one of the worst apartments, let's put apartments in quotes, in Oregon, and needed an idea for a video. I was online searching and searching, trying to find a topic that caught my eye, when I decided to do what I always do and ask my subscribers and Twitter followers if they knew of anything that was happening that I could talk about. Then, out of the blue, a couple of my beautiful, insanely talented makeup friends on Twitter messaged me and informed me about Lillee Jean and what was happening between her and Lauren Elise, who is outstandingly beautiful in every single way, shape, or form. Please go follow her. They told me thought it would be funny to say it was when it wasn't, to make him feel more powerful, even though it wasn't funny to anyone besides myself because virtually nobody knows my full name. And then after I did that, he immediately pulled the "see me doxing Shannon" or trying to dox her doesn't actually count as doxing because she actually revealed this herself on Twitter and now everything is fine, lol, making him officially the world's biggest idiot. Like, he is just the biggest dumbass in the world. But then there was that thing that Primic also talked about where on his stream, he got my public work email and said he was going to run it through some programs he had so he and his watchers could call me and ask me to go on his stream and go over his evidence, despite the fact that he had asked me to do that already on Twitter, and I said no, because why would the fuck I do that? Like, I literally told you multiple times no, and you're like, I'm going to call and ask her. But just why? But this crusty the clown ass looking bitch then starts sending me emails, obsessively tweeting at me, but while he's doing this, he is begging me to go on his show. He's saying first and foremost that I am a liar. I am jealous of Lillee because she is so successful and beautiful, which sure, okay, let's go with that because I feel like rebutting that is both stupid and a waste of time. He starts insulting my looks, replogging photos of my face, saying that I'm ugly, but then at the same time he's doing that, he is sending me emails trying to literally you stand is in Vegas, but damn, saw something about did that turn in to this idiot inviting me on his podcast and trying to convince me that he works for the CIA and the Iraqi mob, all while looking like he smells like cheese and constantly picking his nose. Why is that my life now? Why? I don't know. And during this entire episode of A Day in Shannon Creepshow Art's life, Lillee Jean and her department store knockoff Kris Jenner were cheering this guy on, telling him to expose more people and dox everyone who has ever come in contact with them. Only for this guy to once again.
So she said earlier, though, it sounded like that she can't be doxxed. Okay, super concerned about if I was safe or not. If I had been doxxed or not, they wanted to let me know it was happening and if I'm going to be all right because some guy on the internet is behaving like an absolute idiot. The answer is yes, I'm 150 million% fine because the guy they tried to get in talks me the thought was going to give them my personal information so they can put me in prison in a full-fledged whatever. Like, this man is stupider than I am, and I used to have all my passwords as just my name, no number. Well, that's not smart. No symbols, just Shannon. That's just something I used to do for a good number of years. I don't anymore. Okay. What's even funnier to me, more funny, whatever, is, in fact, he doxed my full name, full legal name. Well, at least my phone number, my phone, the legal name before marriage. It isn't exactly well hidden. Okay, well, and not for nothing. I've always kind of argued, well, not argued, but I didn't go out of my way to argue this, but what Katie posted, I do believe if it were my Discord, I would have kicked her out too. So I'm not arguing with Uni. I think Uni was right in that regard when she posted this information on Creepshow. She did do it for the wrong purposes, and she was doing it to help other people obtain the information. That's why she was doing it. And I understand no one wants that crap in their Discord. I get it. Whether or not, I don't think it quite meets the definition of dox. I mean, I don't think there's any legal definition of it because it's not an illegality. So if it's not illegal, then why do we have, why get ourselves wrapped up in a legal definition? But the actual definition of the word, I don't think what Katie did meets the definition. But it definitely meets what people want or don't want in their Discord. I get that. So, but obviously, yeah, Creepshow Art has been doxxed before. So, I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, and really, in my opinion, if you're going to be like, and this goes for me too, if you're going to be on YouTube, and if you're going to be out there, especially if you're doing it in a way to put your thoughts and feelings onto things, then people are going to find shit out about you. I mean, whether it's your name you don't want out there, whether it's, you have to expect it. And if there's any skeletons, I mean, if it's something that you fear might damage you or something, then you need to get ahead of it, I think. So hopefully mine are well hidden though. All right, so back to this thing. I want to read some more of these because, and also too, anyone who has information that I don't have, I would love it if you could share it with me, with us, whatever. I would love to look into these claims more. I want to know because I think out of all the ideas I've heard from people about who this could be, there's only a few of them I've really kind of settled on being actual possibilities. And I'll be honest, Katie is still one of them. Swanson is still one of them. But the next one is becoming Creepshow, I'll be honest. And so if anyone has information that debunks it or supports it, I would love to see it. And I would be more than happy to share it on my stream because I think it's important that people know this. Whether or not you use this as a basis to whether or not you follow someone on YouTube, that's up to everyone to make a decision for everyone to make for themselves. I'm not suggesting one way or the other. But if it's something important to you to know, then you're going to want to know too. So let me go back to here. It's the threader. Turn volume on just in case I need it. Okay. So Shannon admitted to dox. Okay, we already read that one, I think. Angela tweeted Shannon a meme with her name listed. Okay, I don't care about that. We know that her name's out there. Okay, right here. When Shannon accused me, she then shared a screenshot claiming that not only had a doxed her, but that I was passing around her address in a group. This is from a sock puppet. She shared the screenshot even though it was an obvious fake and not verified. What is she? I can't know. I don't know if that's a sock puppet or not, or verified. I'm not seeing it. I have no idea. Okay. If it was Shannon, I hope that's really not her last name. I'm in the midst of reading through a private group to see if there's more. If I find more, would you like me to screenshot this info or would it stress you out more? I'm a huge fan and I'm upset for you and want you to be able to protect yourself. Thank you. Let me know if it's needed or if Unirock sent you everything. That's the address that was shared and you live with whoever. Don't know if that's right or anything, but letting you know what was said. Can you please send screenshots? Now, what is this? Shannon accused me. She then shared a screenshot claiming that not only had I doxed her, but that I was passing around her address in a group. So was Shannon saying that someone in the group was sending Shannon evidence that Katie was sharing Shannon's address? I mean, this is what I mean. Shit just gets so confusing. I want to make sure that I'm interpreting this right. Nate the lawyer has a lot of sock accounts and is still a supporter of KJ. Well, DM. Okay, thank you. It's a contradiction of what Shannon goes on to say about Katie doxing her. Yeah, no, I get that. Yeah, it's definitely a contradiction. She totally freaks out as if her name was a secret, but it never was. I hear you. I agree. It shows how willing CSA was to lie. Oh yeah, no, I agree. I think it's been established. I don't think anyone can really sit here and claim that Creepshow Art is an honest person. I think that can be a given at this point. So, and that's how I'm coming at it from that. Anyways, that's my given. That's how I'm coming at things. So I don't know who Lillee Jean is, Diane. I'll be honest with you. I don't know. Someone people didn't like for some reason. I'm not sure. Okay. So I'm going to, I can't really figure out what she's saying though in this one. I think that's what she's saying. I'm going to move on to the next one though, because I have to at this point. Okay, I got a few more minutes. A few days later, Creepshow Art updated her community tab and thanked fans for their support after she had been doxxed. She then accused my fans of leaking more of her information when only a few days before she blamed me for passing it around. So here. I wish I had the dates though for these. I don't like that there's no dates on these. I wanted to make a video for tomorrow, but with everything that happened this weekend, plus the entire doxing thing, I don't think I can focus. See, it's shit like that why people really don't believe Creepshow at this point, because that's the kind of comments like that is something we've seen from like Katie or whatever. It's just, I don't know. My mind has been all over the place, and I just don't think I can. However, I do want to make videos for Wednesday plus Friday, so please leave me some suggestions below. Also, thank you to, it's insane. Okay, so I just hit, okay, whatever. When her account was suspended by Twitter for an unknown reason, Creepshow Art posted anonymously on Locale that she deactivated because of my fans. This is the same page I shared in a Discord that she was using as an excuse to claim, okay, enough with that. Jesus Christ, let it go. Okay, same date. Well, there's no date though. It says 7 months. It's all. I don't see a date here. I just see 7 months. She's not suspended. She took her account down because of fans sending her address to her. So if this happens to get back to Katie in any manner, I would love to see the timeline because, yeah, I may not be Katie's fan by any stretch of the imagination, but I am always a fan of the truth. So if this is true, I would absolutely claim that it's true. I would show that it's true, but there's no dates. I don't like not seeing dates. The same day, she was publicly claiming to be terrified because I doxed her by sharing a link to look how she posted on the site, accusing a creator of self-posting, 825. We're seeing a more obvious self-post. Okay. Oh, I get it. I get what she's saying there. Okay. That's funny. Okay. Later that same day, what day though? Later that same day that she double posted on Locale, she went to Twitter to tag an account that wasn't me and tried to report me to YouTube for doxing her. She uploaded a video of an email I sent to her where my full email address was visible in the video. Okay. Video coming soon. I would love to talk to you. I see that. I gotta say that could just be a mistake because I don't know, if you're not that familiar, you might just assume that her Twitter name is without a crystal ball. So I mean, I can't really, I don't know, maybe she was familiar enough by them, maybe she wasn't, I don't know. Yeah, KJ definitely knows a lot more about Locale Karma is coming. I agree fully. And I still really think that the whole reason why the first day there or second day there, that all of this Creepshow Art stuff came out, the reason why Katie was trying to offer like her empathy and understanding is because I think Katie might have feared that she was next to be outed by Lillee. This was not my original idea. Someone left this idea in my comment sections on one of my videos. And I was like, oh my God, that's, I think that's it. You're right. So I just want to throw that out there. I don't want to be blamed for trying to take credit. Okay, Shannon shared the video to her audience. She accused me in this video of threatening and doxing her. In the same video, my full email was shared without my consent. I told her she did not have my permission. Not only did she share the email, but my full email address. And that's another thing too. Back when this happened, Katie had struck Shannon for showing this in the video. And everyone believed it was because Katie was upset about the email address. But then Katie came out and said, no, it's because of the whole email. Now it seems like she's focusing an awful lot on the fact that it was the email address. But I don't know. Shannon. Okay. So this was that. This was the video. The video on Patreon with Crystal Ball just got a whole lot worse. Talking about the threats, the doxing, the potential hacking, and all of the garbage that has been happening over the past 2 weeks. So was this in December? I mean, again, I don't like not having the dates. So we'll look at this up. Hacked, deplatformed, threatened, and doxed. Maybe that one's still up. Right, I can't. Okay, there we go. All right, videos. What did it say in the picture? I will try hack. I hope this is a thumbnail because that's what I'm looking for. Keeps getting worse. Okay. Right? It might be it. It says 5 months ago. Oh, no, here we go. I got it. All right. Just got worse. When was the date? Okay, this is November 25th. Without a crystal, here, I'll show you. And the whole point of me doing this is to show you. Okay, so the thumbnail, I can't show you now, but without a crystal ball, it just got worse. November 25th, 2020. The videos that going over the emails. Okay. So now this is going back to November 25th. It's not just December 1st. See, this is all very confusing. I don't know. Let's see if my chat has any ideas. The screenshot of Creepshow's suspended Twitter is the without an underscore I told you about. Yeah, that's a YouTube comment. Oh, it's not a tweet. Okay. Look at the thumbs up and down versus retweet icons. Okay. Anything else in my chat? KJ switched if it was the content of her email, which KJ knew wasn't a valid privacy strike. Yeah, it's not a valid privacy strike. You're right. Yeah. Or the email address or phone. Right. Either way, it's not a valid privacy strike. And not on YouTube. It's not. No, you're right. I remember though at the time, Emily D. Baker had discussed this in a live stream somewhat. It's like it wasn't a whole live stream. She just dedicated like a portion of it regarding this. And she was explaining how there is some, in the legal sense, there is some expectation of privacy that one can expect from an email. It didn't sound like there's much, but an argument could definitely be made anyways. But this isn't, we're talking like in the legal sense of things, not like terms of service. So I agree. Yeah, it's not a privacy strike. It's not worthy of a privacy strike. So I get that. But again, I mean, I'm on the side where, hey, if you put it out there, I don't care if it's an email, if it's in DM, if whatever, I don't think you really have a legal right for privacy or expectation of it because you put it out there. It's the internet. I think the right, I mean, and again, just because something, you have the right to do something legally doesn't mean that you should do it. It doesn't mean it's the right thing to do. I would never, I mean, I haven't, and I don't know of really any examples in which I would violate that with someone. I don't foresee it happening, and I have no intention to. I have every intention to not violate that. So I agree, it's not the right thing to do. But if I'm putting it out there, I have to, I think, expect that anything I put out there could very easily end up on the internet. That's how I approach it anyways in DMs. And I think you're kind of nuts if you don't approach it that way. But the email is on her channel. Exactly. I agree. Hearing her talk about it though the other night was funny. All right. So what was she saying about this one again? That's right. The same video, my full email. Okay, this is one that shares her full email and stuff. Okay. Next, Shannon then said, I filed a privacy strike. I did file the complaint. Okay. It was not due to the email address being shared. It was that she published the full email without permission. I indicated in my email, if she shared it, YouTube could view this as harassment. Okay, sure, Jan. Katie put a privacy strike on my video because, get this, I showed her email address, which is publicly displayed on her YouTube channel. Bless her heart. Exactly. All right, that's the email. Oh, it's restraining order thing. Okay. A privacy complaint is not a strike. Well, okay. Maybe it's not. I don't know. It is a request filed by someone to request the video creator remove the private information from the video. In retaliation, Creepshow Art shared the full email with multiple creators who then published the email. How do you know this? I mean, this is what baffles me. She sees no problem with putting this accusation out there against Creepshow that her privacy was violated by Creepshow by sharing this. And then she turns around and makes the accusation that in retaliation, Creepshow Art then shared the full email with creators who then published the email. You can't complain about accusations made against you in one breath and turn around and make the same or even more obscene accusations against other people in the next breath. You lose all credibility when you do that. The full email is still out there, and her video was not struck, nor does she receive any penalty for this thing. Well, then it wasn't a penalty. Or it wasn't anything worthy of a penalty then. Your claim was invalidated. I withdrew the request after so many creators published the email. It didn't stop her from continuing to target me. See, this is... now I'm kind of kicking myself in the ass for thinking she might have had a point. I don't know. I am not perfect. I made a ton of mistakes last fall. I have worked so hard to improve myself and do better. My content has improved, and I've altered my approach. But Creepshow Art's lasting lies about me continue to linger. Okay. I am sharing now because I've had evidence the whole time that I didn't dox her, but I never felt safe to share it because of her weaponizing her audience against me. I hope more people come forward and speak out about their experiences. Yeah, all right. I'm not seeing a whole lot of shit here, and especially without a timeline. And the timeline that I am able to find, the dates I am able to find, they're not matching up. None of this is matching up with the harassing emails from the lawsuit. The timeline is not connecting. And we're back to May 13th here on 2020, and she's talking about here in her tweet. Shannon tweeted at Shannon a meme with her name list. Oh, and that's something else. But still, I mean, look further into the web archives that are Twitter. Okay, that's from May. I don't care about Jon Snow drama. Yeah, if this is all she has, I don't see a whole lot here. All right. So, in short, let me get rid of that. All right, I'm going to wrap this up because I know Dottie she goes live in less than 10 minutes. So in short, I'm going to say this. I still I think that the suggestion that I definitely think Creepshow Art would be capable of being behind this kind of shit, judging by what she has been shown to be capable of thus far. However, capability isn't everything. It's not even a lot, really. But I also think Katie's capable of it. So I don't see a lot here with her evidence. I want to get back to her page. So let me go in here for a minute. Okay. So going back, like I was, and the reader website there had her tweets and everything, but I just want to see if maybe they missed anything. Because I put this on the replies too, so I can see more. Yeah, this is the one we pulled up already. See, that I think could be the most damning evidence so far I've seen. But again, it's dated December 1st. So timeline's not adding up. What? Some very interesting clips from my stream while discussing what... I don't understand that. No, I'm nothing like Shannon at all. Not even remotely true, so I'm not going to be silenced because you don't like me. Oh, whatever. What is this claim? Yes, she did this frequently. She went around from channel to channel to fuel the hate for me. She got so involved in this lawsuit. I think she wanted attention. Okay, now this I have to question. I didn't see her get that involved in lawsuit, no more than anyone else on YouTube. I'm guessing she's talking about Creepshow anyways. I don't think she's talking about Emily. So, yeah, okay, she's talking about Creepshow. I didn't see her go around from channel to channel to channel and fueling hate for her. I didn't see that at all. And even when she showed up on Emily D. Baker, for granted, I didn't see every stream or whatever. She in no way like try to even really insert herself into the stream. She said hi in chat. That's about it. Gave a super chat. That's it. So there's nothing about hate or anything. I don't understand. And it's when you're trying to sell a false narrative like this to support your claim, it makes your claim look like bullshit. I'm sure. Okay, I read that one. Full email is still out there. Privacy complaint. Okay. Yeah, I think that this might be all of them. Okay. All right, right here. Yeah, when she talks about looking into web archives. All right. So if she looked into the web archives, and since starting from May 20th here, if this is all that she found, it looks. My takeaway from this is I'm looking at this and looking at what she found, and it looks like she's reaching. That's what I see more than anything. I don't see anything pointing to Shannon. I don't see anything suggesting that Shannon did something to stand out to make it her guilty of anything. What I see more than anything is a very, very large reach. That's what I see. I don't know. You guys may see something different. I don't know. But That's what I'm saying. Again, though, I would love to see anything that anyone has about it, because I want to know. If it were Shannon that sent the emails, wouldn't it have been easy for Salt's FBI to track them, or no? I literally know nothing about. Okay, here's the thing with emails. The emails that I got, anyways, I can't vouch for everyone else, but I'll speak from my experience. The emails that I got in the beginning, especially, they were all fake addresses. Like the addresses were real, they existed, but they weren't coming from those servers, from the like, if I have a Gmail account, so when I send out an email, it comes from Gmail servers, okay? But if you're trying to spoof that email and you're using a proxy site, like in the case of these emails, it's not going to show it's coming from a Gmail server. It's going to show it's coming from another server, a questionable server, but it will still say in the return, it'll still say Gmail. So when I got these emails, and Gmail's good. They alert you right away. Yo, this is messed up. I will look into this. Don't respond or whatever, So when you click on for like more information, and it clicks on to show, I think it's original message or show original. When you click on that, and then you look at like the metadata, it says right at the top that the return address from where it is actually coming from, the servers that were pushing it out, is not a verified source. It doesn't meet Gmail's qualifications of being a server. So it fails. It tells you right there it fails. And then if you scroll down a little bit more, it gives you the IP address of where this server is. And if you look up the IP address, if you Google it, that's all I did. I Googled it. That's what led me to the spoof email website. I know Katie shared something last week, but she said it came from Malaysia. That wasn't the IP address that she looked up. That was I don't know much about this. PTR or something record, or I'm not sure of the acronym, but it's like the reverse DNS server search number. It's confusing, but it's not the IP address. I'm just going to say that. Okay. So that's why Katie kind of messed up and said Malaysia. The actual IP address for the site goes back to the Czech Republic. Okay. So we can all determine that this came from the Czech Republic. However, the person using the website could be anywhere in the world. And since this website is in the Czech Republic, how are you going to find out? How are you going to get their records? Like the FBI can subpoena companies, but their jurisdiction kind of doesn't extend outside the United States. There's this agreement, or whatever, it's been around since like the Cold War, where the countries involved have signed this agreement, and they agreed to share like internet activity on their citizens with other countries. It's called the 14 Eyes Alliance. There's more than 14 countries involved in it, but Czech Republic is not one of them. So that doesn't apply here either. Whether or not, I mean, the government, there's probably still other ways the government can go about trying to get information from these servers, but they're not going to do it for this reason. I mean, you're talking international relations on a global scale here, okay? They're not going to do it unless like it's terrorism or something. They're not going to do it for a lawsuit, not something like this. So this is why they can't really track or trace who's sending the emails. As far as who is accessing accounts, though, that's different, because like Twitter and Gmail, for example, those are American companies. So in that case, the FBI can serve a subpoena and get information from them. Now you're talking, though, you're waiting on these huge corporations to, do shit in a timely manner. Good luck with that. I mean, they'll do it, but I don't know. This channel, High Tech with Grumpo, is an excellent channel regarding telling how this IT stuff works as she's in the field. Yeah, absolutely. Everything I know, I pretty much got from my son, because he's in the field too. Okay, so she got a temp job with Local to see how the front and back end work. Oh, awesome! I'll link that in the description then when I'm done. High Tech with Grumpo. I want to kind of follow that too now. Let me get this open ready so I don't forget. But that's the thing. The whole reason why, though, they're not going to really be able to. Oh, I'm sorry. Okay, it's just have to say thank you, JCM. All right, so I'm going to wrap this up so y'all can go enjoy Dottie. Okay, but yeah, any questions, any information, anything you want to send me, please. I'm going to put my email in the description and my Twitter. Send me anything you got, because I'm not done looking at this. I'm not. Just what I'm seeing right now, it's not doing it for me. So I'm going to leave it at that. So bye, everyone. Go watch Daddy.